fine. It came upon a midnight clear.
That's how you can tell this is our seasonal show.
You'll know it's the Christmas show when we start with It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. We won't do that on the Easter show, I guarantee it. Well, I'm Pastor David Mayfield, and this is Deacon Paul Kovac.
It's nice to be here.
We're here, as always, at the old Bronson Church, beautiful Peninsula, Ohio. There's about 400 feet of snow outside, so we haven't been able to leave the church for a couple days.
Thankfully, we had enough beef jerky and cans of beans to keep us going.
We ate through the last of the potted meat yesterday, though.
Well, we might be able to ski out of here and find some more.
I think so. If anybody has any dry goods you want to drop off at the Bronson Church, we'll accept any, various tins full of weird meat.
Or cookies.
That too.
There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright and a sunny side too. Though you meet with the darkness and strife, that sunny side may also find you. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. A storm with its fury broke today, crushing hopes that we cherish so dear. In time, clouds will all pass away, and the sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. Play it, Mel Bay, Mel Bay. Trust with a prayer of hope each day. Though the moment be cloudy or fair, let us trust in the Savior way, who keepeth everyone in his care. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. Side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all our way if we keep on the sunny side of life.
Oh, truer words have never been spoken or sung.
I tried to play like Mother Maybelle on that one, and I see you tried to play like Mother Mel Bay on that one.
I was just trying to play like a mother. Would be happy to play like any of them.
Mother Melvay.
Well, I can't follow that, so I'm gonna get the mandolin.
The mandolin.
Mandolin.
Well, you had a busy weekend, David. I saw a little bit of your broadcast from the GAR Hall last night. Your
That's
Christmas
right.
show with the David Mayfield Parade.
We had a lot of fun. We're still getting the bugs worked out. Uh-oh, I lost my ears.
Oh,
You know these are fake.
I see that now.
I just wear these for Christmas. They're not real ears. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. You know, I think it was the first kind of ticketed streamed show at the hall, and we're going to be doing another one New Year's Eve.
Oh, nice.
That's going to be big and fancy, and
champagne like
no
Laura.
Technical difficulties.
Well, you know, what's a picnic without bugs?
That's a good. What's a picnic without bugs?
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I caught the tail end of your show, and I enjoyed that song, "The Bronson Church," at the old
thanks.
Bronson Church.
That was written about this.
Yeah.
This little spot right here.
Yep. Doesn't matter what you think or who you vote for, so long as you check your handguns at the front door. I like that.
Well,
I made that last
you
part
made
up.
the last part up.
I know,
I thought this was a gun-friendly church.
If you want to conceal carry some chewing gum in, that'd be okay. But you know.
Well, you open carry a banjo in here all the time.
I know, so a handgun should be no problem. I'm putting my capo on for this one.
Ooh, we're gonna do this in the key of F, aren't we?
We are, yeah, just for fun.
So playing along at home, F is E, and then up one.
E+1.
E+1.
That's for our boy. I miss the GAR jams.
Oh, I miss that more than anything. Yeah, sometimes I'll go over there to the GAR hall on the second Tuesday of the month, and I'll just jam with myself.
You're allowed to do that over there?
Well, I don't tell Karen.
Well, we seem to be off to some kind of a Carter family start. We had actually a couple of nice requests for songs over the last couple of weeks, and we squeezed them into this show, as well as some seasonal music. So we'll keep going here. This is a Carter family tune called "Sowing on the Mountain, Reaping in the Valley." Sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. Sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. Sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. If you've been a liar, best quit your lying. If you've been a cheater, best quit your cheating. If you've been a sinner, better quit your sinning. 'Cause you're gonna reap just what you sow. Sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. Sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. Sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Who you gonna run to when the world's on fire? Who you gonna run to when the world's on fire? A little darling pal of mine. Sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. Sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. Sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Better get right with your worldly brother. for my pillow. Gonna use your bosom for my pillow. 'Cause darling, when the world's on fire, sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. Sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. Sowing on the mountain, reaping in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. There's a message right there.
That's right. You're good at that song's about agriculture. And so is this next one.
Oh no, not this one exactly.
Oh.
There's one in between. We had a request from Timmy Tango for the Wayfaring Stranger. He says, I still love that Wayfaring Stranger. I go, well, we did that on the Bronson Church broadcast. Well, I must have missed that one. So
we can give it a shot.
Let's see if he listens to us. He likes us. He likes our music. He's forgiving.
Hi, Timmy.
This is the Wayfaring Stranger.
Traveling through this world of woe, there's no sickness, toil, or danger to that bright world to which I go. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I am just going over home. Dark clouds may gather round me. I know my way seems dark and steep, but beauteous fields lie just before me. Their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my father. He said he'd meet me when I come. I'm only going Jordan. I'm only going over home. said he'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm only going over home.
Wow.
Thanks.
Hope Tim enjoyed that. I did.
I enjoyed it too.
You know, you sing. You're like we said before. You're like Hilo Brown, but you know, it's nice to hear you sing a song in your lower register.
Well, thanks, Paul. You know, I tried a drink of something last night called Bullet. And I think it helps me sing in the lower register the next morning. I recommend it.
And if that doesn't work, have your gallbladder removed.
Well, that helps too.
Yeah.
I've got more resonance.
More extra room in your diaphragm.
I'm a little more hollow now. Just made his day? Well, that's what we're here for.
Making days.
Wow, look, we might be the American invasion, taking England by storm.
I was going to try to go for the Boris Johnson haircut today, but my hair looks pretty good, so maybe if I wore a hat for a while. Hey, enough out of you.
Hey, I've got the Karen Walters haircut.
Well, she cut your hair. That's a different story.
That's
right. Well, let's try this. This old Stanley Brothers song. Here's one we've never done before, but I've always liked this song. It's called Gathering Flowers for the Master's Bouquet. Well, death is an angel sent down from above, sent for the buds and the flowers we love. But every bud and each blossom someday will bloom as a flower in the Master's bouquet. Gathering flowers for the Master's bouquet, beautiful flowers that'll never decay. Gathered by angels and carried away, forever to bloom in the Master's bouquet. Each day and each hour, passing with the life of a flower, taken and cared for in heaven's own way, forever to bloom in the Master's bouquet. Gathering flowers for the Master's bouquet, beautiful flowers that'll never decay. Gathered by angels and carried away, forever to bloom in the Master's bouquet. Gathering flowers for the Master's bouquet, beautiful flowers that'll never decay. Gathered by angels and carried away, forever to bloom in the Master's bouquet. Oh yeah, that's good.
That's a good one. I like that one. We should do that again sometime. It'll only get better the more we do it.
That's right. I'm going to grab the banjo. You know, when I have to tell you this is true. When my mother passed away almost 20 years ago now, 16 years ago, it was in a very cold end of January, and I took my little mandolin up to the cemetery, and I sang that song over top of her grave as we buried her. I cried. Go back to the little Carter family here. We're getting back to the roots of American music. Right here we go.
Carter family, Stanley brothers. Who's next? Pavarotti?
No, he wasn't American.
I thought he was from Detroit.
No. He might be from the Lower East Side from years ago, but I got a home. In that rock, don't you see?
Don't you see?
I got a home in that rock, don't you see? I got a home in that rock, just beyond the mountain top. Tied me over, rock of ages, cleft for me. God gave Noah the rainbow sign, don't you see?
Don't you see?
God gave Noah the rainbow sign, don't you see? God gave Noah the rainbow sign, won't be water but fire next time. Cried me over, rock of ages, take for me. Poor as I, don't you see?
Don't you see?
Poor old Lazarus, poor as I, don't you see? Poor old Lazarus, poor as I, when he died, he had a home on high. Tied me over, rock of ages, cleft for me. And we know the rainbow sign, don't you see?
Don't you see?
God gave Noah the rainbow sign, don't you see? God gave Noah the rainbow sign, won't be water but fire next time. Tied me over, rock of ages, cleft for me. East and west fire will roll, don't you see?
Don't you see?
East and west fire will roll, don't you see? East and west fire will roll, I will be with my poor soul. Tied me over, rock of ages, cleft for me. God gave Noah the rainbow sign, don't you see?
Don't you see?
God gave Noah the rainbow sign, don't you see? God gave Noah the rainbow sign, won't be water but fire next time. Tied me over, rock of ages, cleft for me. Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites right there. If I was in church, I'd be saying I might come back to this church if they keep singing like that, picking those kinds of songs.
You are in church right now.
Oh well, yeah. I was reverting back to my childhood, thinking, do I really want to be here? And the answer was kind of like yes, I think. Mainly because of the candy machine at the laundromat, which was 2 doors down from my church.
Oh, Karen, can we get a candy machine at the Bronson Church? Please? We'll start. We'll do a fundraiser to raise money to buy a candy machine for the Bronson Church. But first, we need to raise money to buy one of those machines that shows you how much money you've raised. We got a lot of stuff. Got a
lot of machines to buy here, folks.
Once we get that machine, then we'll...
The sad part was I never had enough money for chocolate candy, which is what I really wanted. But I had enough for like the Lifesavers and the packs of gum. So there's a lesson there.
So you like chocolate more than gum?
Well, I wanted that, yeah. But I think actually my thinking was I could eat Lifesavers in church, where if you're eating, other stuff, they could tell that would be looked looked down upon. The good Lord would not be in favor of that.
Right. Minty things are okay. That's, I think, that's Old Testament.
I think anything you can conceal in your mouth and somebody can't tell it's in there. Lifesavers, mints,
dip,
bags of crack cocaine. No, they wouldn't do that. But that's where they do hide it, I've been told. I was thinking about the of gods on the way down here. Really, I was thinking by the grace of God, the love of God, the fear of God. There's a lot of them. For the sake of God. I have nowhere. I'm not going anywhere with this. It just crossed me. There's a lot of gods out there, and it seems like the love of God and the fear of God. I don't know. If I had to choose between the two, clearly I'd vote for the love of God.
That sounds like the best one.
I don't like to scare people into believing anything. I think Timmy Tango would like this one too. He and I have been playing this every December rolls around and we start playing. Some people call it Green Sleeves. Some people call it What Child Is This? I think they just wrote religious lyrics to this beautiful old melody. So let's play that for them. What do you think? You okay with doing a couple instrumentals today?
Sure.
Let me see.
Love it.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Mighty fine. Beautiful chromatic melodic banjo playing from Paul J. Kovac. Ladies and gentlemen, clap at home.
Enough with the superlatives, David. Just give me regular latives.
Just normal latives?
Normal latives.
Good banjo. Good banjo.
Oh, yeah.
You done good.
Thanks. Well, let's do another one that's in the spirit of the season. You know, we got a lot of seasons to cover here.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, there's the Bronson Church. The door's open to people that believe and think and have faith in all kinds of things. So we will do one that this is one's for the Christians out there. But
all
let's not worry. Let's not forget about the Hanukkah miracle, and tomorrow is the winter solstice, maybe
That's
the
right.
oldest of all our things that we celebrate on Earth. I think that's something we can all agree on.
Yep.
That tomorrow is the shortest day of the year, but it is a very, you don't have to be a druid to appreciate the solstice. Anyhow, this one goes like this. We'll go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that a little bitty baby is born. Well, when I was a seeker, I sought both night and day. I asked the Lord to help me, and He showed me the way. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that a little bitty baby is born. Well, He made me a watchman upon a city wall, and if I am a Christian, I am the least of all. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that a little bitty baby is born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that a little bitty baby is born. Oh, tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that a little bitty baby was born. Oh, that's a sing-along right there. I like that.
I was singing along.
Yeah, I was too.
Request, but I don't know if you all know it. Do you guys know Simple Gifts?
Simple Gifts. I feel like I bought a mug there once. It's in Hudson, right? It's a nice place.
Simple Gifts. There's a simple version of it right there, I think, something like that.
That was good.
That's a Quaker hymn.
Ooh.
To the Quaker settlement in Kentucky. I forget the name of it. I went down there. I spent the night there with. There was this woman, just a very slight, couldn't have been even 5 foot tall. And she came into the meeting room, old structure like this big high ceiling. She sang that song, and I'll tell you, the walls quaked. I mean, her voice and just the acoustics that were in there, and it was amazing.
Huh.
Yeah, it was just amazing. She just walked in her thing.
Good things come in small packages, they say.
There you go.
I've been to a few Quaker meetings, and I tell you, it's really something.
It's pretty powerful.
It's the spirit of humanity coming together as one. Boy,
Wow.
Could we use a little bit of that?
Yeah, we could.
It is the darkest, it's the shortest day and the darkest night. And, after tomorrow, things are starting to get brighter, I think. And that's a good metaphor for this past year, 2020. Boy, what a year.
Oh, yeah.
You ready to say goodbye to it?
I'm excited to wake up the first day of 21 and everything's back to normal and everybody's getting along. Can't wait.
The lion lays down with the lamb. They watch a football game together.
If it's consensual, I don't care. That's the kind of church this is. If you're a lion and you want to marry a lamb, we don't care.
You have to add a few more letters, L's and L's. Too, David, the Star of Bethlehem. Now, that's a song we didn't sing because we like the quartet version of it, but that's a beautiful hymn. We're not going to do that one right today. But the Star of Bethlehem, it was the guiding light, above, led Mary and Joseph to Bethlehem. And
that's a common mistake. That was actually the light on the tower at the sewage treatment plant.
In Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Well, that might be another parable.
I might have it wrong too.
That might be in some version of the Bible that you have, but
I don't know. Carry on.
I was going to say that now they've discovered through science that it wasn't really one star. It was actually the alignment of the International Space Station and Sputnik way back then, 2,000 years ago. It happens like every 700 years or so.
Wait, the space station was around?
Yeah, it was around. You going to sing this one?
Yeah, do you remember what key?
I think it's C.
C?
Unless that's too high for you. It's the John Duffy key. Could do it in a different key.
I'll try it in C. Why not? If it doesn't sound good, you can... Yeah, we'll see. Because we're going to do it in C. I've been told by many people that our show is just as good with the sound turned down. So you can always do that for this next number. And were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Ooh. tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble. Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, oh tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? That song's over now.
Yeah, it's good. You was holding that note. I thought I was going to have to poke you with a stick or something.
Don't poke me in my gallbladder wounds.
It's got to be healed up by now.
It's looking pretty good. Yeah.
But
Don't show it.
don't show us.
Well,
When it's completely healed, and
I'll only show it on a ticketed stream.
you can show us when the hair's grown back.
It hasn't all grown back yet. I still have a weirdly half-shaven belly.
Okay, you can show us that. That's
No.
kind of fun.
Isn't that funny how Paul and I both immediately said, don't show it?
Don't show it. And you're probably the only two people in the world who have seen it.
How well we know you, baby.
We're going to do a repeat. Try not to repeat songs very often from week to week. Every other week, we're here at the old Bronson Church.
Yep. Every other week.
We did this one 2 weeks ago as a primer for the big holiday show, and so we will do this one again.
I love it.
Let's send this one out to my buddy Jeff Yaw down in Cincinnati. He said he was going to tune in. He was going to tune in, tune in and drop out. No, he didn't say that. He said he was going to tune into the show. And he watched our broadcast from Natalie's church, the church at Natalie's down in Columbus, and he liked this song, and he sent me I think it was the Nick Drake version of it, which was really pretty good, I gotta say. I liked it. And so we'll do this. Children go where I send thee. Children go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee one by one. One for the little bitty baby born in Bethlehem. Children go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee two by two. Two for the Paul and Silas. One for the little bitty baby born in Bethlehem. Children go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee three by three. Three for the Hebrew children, two for the Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby born in Bethlehem. Children go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee four by four. Four for the four that stood at the door. Three for the Hebrew children. Two for the Paul and Silas. One for the little bitty baby born in Bethlehem. Children go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee five by five. Five for the five that come back alive. Four for the four that stood at the door. Three for the Hebrew children. Two for the Paul and Silas. One for the little bitty baby born in Bethlehem. Ready to go all for the whole shebang?
All right. All the way to 10.
Children go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee 10 by 10. 10 for the 10 commandments. 9 for the 9 that stood in line. 8 for the 8 that waited at the gate. 7 for the 7 that didn't get to heaven. 6 for the 6 that didn't get fixed. 5 for the 5 that come back alive. 4 for the 4 that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for the Paul and Silas. 1 for the little bitty baby was born in Bethlehem. In Bethlehem.
Children born in Bethlehem. Well, that's pretty good. If I
have to say
so, I
so,
gotta toot my own horn. Toot our own horn for us. That was fun.
Yeah, that was good. See, the more we do these songs, the better they get. That'll probably be the last time we do this song
until
Next year.
next year.
So it'll take 3 or 4.
You think we'll still have to live in the church by next year? Or do you think we'll get to go home sometimes in between? Do you know yet, Karen? How soon do bluegrass musicians get the vaccine? Are we high on this?
Yeah. I wish there was enough for you. But I think if you hang out with people that have the vaccine.
And just like make out with them a lot?
Or just, they won't have masks on. So if you breathe their droplets in, you might get a little bit of it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You know what though? We can wait to see what the CDC says.
All right, if the
As soon
Yeah, well, as soon
I'm
as
telling you
the
what.
governor gives Karen permission, we'll get to go home.
If they saw what we have to live, I mean, bunk bed hammocks, banana peels, and coconut shells all over the floor. It's like Gilligan's Island without anybody cleaning up for like a year.
Yeah.
It's rough.
It's a little frightening back here. I take my chances.
We've been here since what? Early April?
Yeah, since earlier.
You know what though? Maybe next year I'll swing for one of those porta potties that have the showers.
Oh yeah, they make those.
Yeah.
I do miss showers.
Yeah, I'm starting to miss showers.
That was
too.
my favorite part about the before times.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
we could shower.
I really liked it when you took showers.
Yeah.
It's a little rough on me when
Showering
you
is my favorite.
Vaccine, 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 vaccine. There are people who would rather live in mansions, people who would rather live abroad, and people who would trade God's promise for the glory of hope. There are people who would rather live in splendor, brag about the silver and their gold. But I'd rather have a little log cabin by the side of the road. I'd rather live by the side of the road, try to point souls to the best of both, than to be a king or a millionaire and live in mansions and bridal rain. I'd rather do a neighborly deed, traveling here or a friend in need. I'd rather live by the side of the road and help some pilgrim along life's way. With the chorus. Well, I'd rather have a cabin by the roadside where the pilgrims and man are passing by, and try to point souls of Jesus to that city on high. Every day I want to help to scatter roses. Every night I want the light to shine abroad. Welcome from my little bay window by the side of the road. I'd rather live by the side of the road, try to point souls to the best of both, than to be a king or a millionaire and live in mansions and fine rain. I'd rather do a neighborly deed or a traveler here or a friend in need. I'd rather live by the side of the road and help some pilgrim along life's way. I'd rather live by the side of the road and help some pilgrims along life's way.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
That's a good one.
I live in a little cabin by the side of the road, and there's hardly any pilgrims that'll let me help them.
Because there's no place to dock their ships.
That's true.
The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
And the
Oh, we're gonna get postcards on that one.
then what are they? What were the
The
what were they
Pilgrim's
again?
three ships. See,
the-
we're mixing metaphors now. That
this-
was Columbus, I think.
The Santa Maria? That's a Christmassy.
That sounds like a good Christmas song. Well, David, the next time we meet together, it'll be 2021.
Goodness gracious.
I've heard from one of my dear friends that you have a Christmas tree, and then on the summer solstice, you burn it because it's dead. It's been dead already. If you have an artificial tree, I would not burn it. I would just leave it till next year. But if you have a real tree, you take its dead carcass with all its dead needles out to the back, the back 40, and you have a kind of a druid burning of the last year's Christmas tree on the summer solstice. So you gonna do that?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's okay. It's not for everybody.
Here in Kansas, they used to play, I saw cruise ships come sailing in next to now, in honor of your conversation.
Oh,
well, she could just mind her own business.
She may have to wait another year, like in January 3rd or whatever it's going to be.
I thought she might come and be standing out the church today, so I have her Christmas present in the car.
I thought she might come and play the old rugged cross on that organ again, like
Well,
she did that one day.
She's only been to the Bronson Church once. I think she's quarantined up back in her abode, her humble abode, and she just doesn't leave the house.
She's one of them shut-ins, huh?
She's a shut-in, but thankfully we can reach her through the broadcast.
Yep.
The gospel broadcast.
You know, guys, there's something that I have been noticing on this, and I don't know, maybe we should take a poll of our regular listeners here. But it seems like as the time goes on, we get a lot more people who are watching. I wonder if we're starting to, or maybe other people are doing Zoom church meetings at some point.
Oh, yeah. Folks, if you think we start too early and you think we should start later, leave a message.
At 11 or something. Maybe we should start a little bit later in the winter months when nobody, is moving around right now.
Yeah, we could start later. We could not play at all, too, depending on what the people want. I'm always afraid to open for them because they usually just tell me to stop.
I think actually 10:30 is a good time because though we have to, clean up and take a shower and shave our beards and put our ears on, they don't have to. They can enjoy the gospel, Bronson Church gospel broadcast in their underwear.
I don't know. I know my mom's still there.
In her underwear, she watches it.
Okay.
Well, this is how the requests work. With the mail service being a little slow, you can mail a postcard to us and just mail it to GAR Hall, Peninsula, Ohio, 44. What's your zip code down here?
Right. 44264.
44264. And I bet if you just wrote GAR Hall.
I think you can just say Peninsula because we all share one mailbox here.
Right, there's only that big one big mailbox.
There's only, I think, 9 people live in Peninsula now, so it's booming.
Right, you get to 10 and it's called a tribe, I think.
Yeah.
It's like, so you're almost at tribe level. Right now you're just like squatting hunter-gatherers. This was another request that we had. I don't know who, but this one came through, and it's a good song. Kind of goes back to the lot of folks have recorded this, but I think of the Carter family, the way AP goes, come, 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 come. That's the way Andy Griffith did it on Andy and Mayberry on the Andy Griffith Show. There's a church in the valley by the wildwood, no lovelier place in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the dale. How sweet on a clear Sabbath morning to listen to the clear ringing bells. church and the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the dale. Side of that long one, neath the tree where the wildflowers bloom. When farewell hymn shall be chanted, I shall rest by her soul in the tomb. Oh, come, 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 come to the church and the wild one. Oh, come to the church and the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the dale. Oh, as that little brown church in the dale.
That's good. We've never done that one. I like that one.
That was a request. I see that on Andy Griffith sitting on the porch playing a Martin D18. And he does the come, 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 come. And that's the way A.P. Carter sang it with the Carter family. Here comes Eddie Aiken.
That. You said that one is making you cry, Karen?
Yeah.
Well, just... Yeah, that's a good one, huh? Well, we'll try not to.
Well, if it makes you feel better, we'll paint the Bronson Church brown. It's white right now.
I've already started, but not on the back. But it's not brown. It's more of a fuchsia.
It says Kilroy was here, and a little face. It's actually called graffiti.
Yeah.
Unless you paint it on. Actually, the inside of the Bronson Church is brown.
That would not make me feel better because I think I'd be fired.
The inside of the Bronson Church is brown and the outside's white. And you know what? I have a sweater like that. It's reversible. The inside's yellow and the outside's black. Or the vice versa.
How hard? Maybe we need to raise funds to make the church reversible. So you could make the outside the inside and the inside the outside just by pressing a button.
That's another machine we'd have to make.
Yeah, but first we need the machine that shows us how much funds we've raised.
And then we buy the gum and Lifesaver machine.
And then we can start with these other machines. Priorities.
Well, kind of like. See, even Eddie has fans on the broadcast. Kind of when we do the outside broadcast, it's kind of like reversible. It's kind of like we're on the outside of the church.
That's true. Are we done now? We got
one more. One? This is unusual. This isn't really a gospel song, but it is a secular seasonal song because you know what? Everybody's welcome here at the old Bronson Church, and there might be people that even Santa Claus,
or people who look like Santa Claus, but might just be daddy.
Old guys. They might be old guys with white beards.
I really do think we need to get out of the church a moment.
It'd be nice.
Well, since this is our last broadcast of 2020, let's just give thanks to all the good things that have happened this year. And it's been a tumultuous year, and I hope that things are a little bit smoother. Hope the waters are a little smoother. Take Me in Your Lifeboat. That's a good one, too. We should learn that one.
Yep.
And by learn, I mean just sing it until we get it right.
Yeah. You mean write just the title down on a piece of paper and we'll wing it?
That's how we learn
songs here.
All right, so this is for everybody that believes in Santa Claus. So 1, 2, 3. Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Oh, Daddy looked a lot like him. That's not the way I had him pictured. Santa was way too thin. He didn't come down the chimney. Oh, Mama must have let him in. Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Poor Daddy looked a lot like him. They thought I was fast asleep, and they figured I was up in bed. And they never thought I'd come a-creeping and a-listening on what they said. But Santa put his arm around Mama, and Mama put his arm around him. So if Santa Claus ain't Daddy, I'm gonna tell on them. Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Poor Daddy looked a lot like him. Well, it's not the way I had him pictured. Santa was way too thin. He didn't come down the chimney. So Mama must have let him in. Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Poor Daddy looked a lot like him. Come on now. Oh, don't give up now. Well, I never saw a prancer or dancer, and I never heard her sleigh bell ring, and I never saw the red-nosed reindeer that they show on the TV screen. But they sure had a lot of presents, so Santa Claus he must have been. No, Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Poor Daddy looked a lot like him. Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Poor Daddy looked a lot like him. It's not the way I had him pictured. Santa was way too thin. He didn't come down the chimney, so Mama must have let him in. Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Poor Daddy looked a lot like him. Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Poor Daddy looked a lot like him. Woo! Merry Christmas or whatever you celebrate.
Happy Merry, we love you.
Happy solstice. Love y'all. See you next year.